Laura, what was Anthony Albanese hoping to achieve with this speech today?
Well, it's a long way back from loss to victory, Lee, and this was about a general repositioning of Labor as business-friendly after the Shorten era and all talk about the big end of town. Labor realises that you can't win government when you're attacking business. So this speech was all about saying, you know, we believe in business and particularly small business. Many of the ideas in the speech were only incremental movements on things the government's already doing, but it's trying to do a few things, including finding a path through the difficult politics of climate change and coal for Labor by suggesting that coal, in fact, can help build wind turbines. But it was all about keeping the focus on jobs and skills, but really reverting in a way to the sort of tripartite Hawke-Keating legacy, about talking about consensus building, which includes business and unions. And Anthony Albanese says he wants to do that through a new body called Jobs and Skills Australia.
As Infrastructure Minister, I established Infrastructure Australia. In spite of the fact it was opposed by the Coalition at the time, it remains in place today because it works. And I envisage a similar model for Jobs and Skills Australia. Put simply, a collaborative model to guide investment in human capital, just as Infrastructure Australia provides a model to invest in physical capital.
Laura, there was also a pretty significant message about industrial relations in this speech.
Yes, Lee. Anthony Albanese is sort of jumping the fence on industrial relations. He's insisting that Labor wants to be protective of people in weak bargaining positions, but he has conceded that the casualisation of the labour force, which the unions have been fighting for years, is just something that is now with us and that a lot of people actually like. And he cited, for example, Uber drivers and as examples of the gig economy who need the flexibility outside the existing system. So he's foreshadowed a major overhaul of the industrial relations system to deal with that sort of reality.
Our industrial relations system is being strained by the emergence of new forms of employment arrangements. One such trend is the growth in intermediated or on-demand employment, such as the growth in the gig economy. Many Uber drivers adopt the platform precisely for the flexibility that it provides. It is time that we have a conversation about new forms of worker protections, which can be made as flexible as the gig economy jobs they could cover, as well as benefit more traditional industries. Ideas like portable entitlements.
It's Anthony Albanese in a landmark speech in Perth today. Laura, he was also flagging Labor's support for the creative industries.
Yes, and I think this is interesting, Lee, because it embraces both the sort of changes in the economy, but also sort of repositions the whole issue of sort of the cultural industries for Labor. He's essentially saying that creative industries are, from software right through to the arts, are major employers, and that Labor wants a positive strategy, which is of course quite different from the sort of somewhat downbeat view of the arts that the Coalition has had.
Laura Tingle, thank you.
Thanks, Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.